There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. For crime, much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold, cause someone's always peeping by the fence. But still crime, much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Till we friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back, say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now, we all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. For crime, much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold, cause someone's always peeping by the fence. But still crime, much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Till we friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back, say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now, we all coming through now. There's a jungle out there.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we are back top of the evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things going to happen today, you know. A lot of things. I want to tell you a lot of things. And that is why, as I mentioned to someone today, that I'm taking my rightful place. There comes a time in your life where you need to take your rightful place. I am taking my rightful place in this country. Because I realize if I don't take my rightful place in this country, that people just again justice, you know. People just again justice. Today, Afisha Mohammed, the girl from Grandy, the Busy Corner abduction, she appeared before the Shoguna's magistrate court. Great, she was charged. But if we didn't air the video, if we didn't get involved, if you didn't get involved, if you, the viewers, didn't get involved, and didn't decide to say, hey, we have had enough of crime in this country. Crime is everybody's business. Crime is not Ian Allen business alone. Crime is not our business here in the studio alone. Crime is your business. Crime is your business. Yeah, you looking at me right now, sitting on your couch, lying on your bed, looking at me on your telephone, looking at me all over the world. Crime in Trinidad and Tobago is your business. So some who reside abroad, I am sure you have your mothers here, your fathers here, your relatives here, and every day you're worrying for them, every single day. I wonder, you're warning them from America, you're warning them from the other side of the world. Don't go, don't do this, don't do that. But I will tell you today, ladies and gentlemen, with your support, and that is why I tell you, make sure and support Crime Watch. That I am taking, if I don't get up and do something, by the time I sit down, well, dog eat my supper. I tell you that today, dog eat my supper. If we as a nation don't get up and tell the people and them, we have had enough. When you can have a minister work saying, oh, look at burn tires, or look at do what you want, you can do what you want. What that says? So wait, all of us do us what you want. And we can't talk? No. The power must return to the people. How do you think they got up there? How do you think they got up there? We put them up. Well, I didn't put them up as an individual. You put them up. You vote for them. We put them up. There was a process. We put them up. And in the future, anybody we put up there can't be coasting on us. No minister, no MP. How do you think you ended up being a member of parliament? Because we voted for you. Your constituency voted for you, but now your constituency cannot find you. Your constituency has no water, they don't have no drainage, they have high unemployment, all kind of bacchanal in your constituency, and they cannot find you, and you're coasting in your black van. Like you never had a black van before, you never had a SUV, you never had a Land Cruiser, you never had a Prado, you never drive a Mercedes. But there's a old saying, and I will always tell you that, Kobo can't eat sponge cake. But don't worry, rant and rave, course. Big thing with all you. But remember one thing, and I tell you this. Two things I'll tell you tonight. Kobo fly high, must come down to drink water. And you see all the ranking you're ranking? The brightest bulb, the bulb, that's the light bulb, lights the brightest before it blows. Always remember that. Ask anybody, ask any electrician, when does a bulb light the brightest? Just before it blows. So all the ranking and all the ranking on citizens in this country, that ranking done. That ranking done. Those of you on Blink, you know what they're doing on Blink? All Blink customers, you know what they're telling, you know what's going on with them? As soon as crime watch starts, no audio. Well, I'm happy that the advertisers getting audio on Blink. But once I start to talk, bam, mute. But don't beat up. People going on the telephone now. People going on Facebook. People going on YouTube. They're looking at Crime Watch. And that is why, I'm making a call today. Do not, and with your support, all of you abroad, use your PayPal account. However you want to send, if you want to send with relatives, whatever, go to any facility. Here now, is more people are going on higher, you know. I mentioned to somebody that, yesterday I was telling somebody, I'm going to get more researchers. I'm going to get more cameramen. I'm going to do it different. But I don't want to say nothing as yet. I don't want to say, and I'm going to get the OB van, you know. I am going to get that OB van. There are people who are looking at me right now. Watch me. I am a comeback man, you know. Yeah, I am a comeback man. They call me a comeback man. When you think I'm like a tsunami, you know, when you think I'm going back, it's coming, you know. It's coming. So don't beat up. I will get the OB van. I will go to the villages and go to the every nick and cranny place in Trinidad and Tobago and highlight the plight of the people. Because even there are television stations out there and there are newspapers out there that I don't know. Nobody put in country first. You know, people put in, you know what they put in first? This. Not my butter, my pocket. They put in pocket first. Pocket and then people. But don't beat up. Ladies and gentlemen, the murder toll today is 316, eh? 316 in this 2x2 country. Washington has a population maybe about 700,000 or 800,000 people. Just imagine that. Their murder toll is 88. But still, looking at it here, 366 persons murdered in this country. 316. Last year, the same time, it was 279, you know. It was 279, and the ranking is only bubble, is only bacchanal thing, is only this, and the people can't talk, and all they could burn what tire, all they could do this, all they could do that. Look what's going on in this country now, boy. Look at how much unemployment. Look at Netco. Look at the people who's giving the small loans and whatnot. How long they unemployed? How long they get sent home and nothing for them? But we finding money. Today I going down the road, I looking at socks, I was sending you the picture. Today I sit down in my van going down to Port of Spain. And I looking at a brand new, it's a new vehicle, a Jeep. Brand new Ministry of Works van. So I looking to buy something cheaper. But you know, I'm sure maybe some salesman maybe profit from that. All kind of thing they're finding to do money under the sky, and you can't talk to them, and you can't talk to them. But don't beat up. You can't talk to them. You go have a day. Now, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, who in opposition today, could tell you the story, when you play a ranking. When you play a ranking, it will have a day, that you will say, I think I understand it well now. I think, you know what? Nah, boy. Next time I go back in day, me are going on coast now. I ain't going to play ranking thing on nobody, So never see come see all your rank. All kind of thing. I hear conversation with this one, conversation with that one, all kind of thing. Outside in the world, people don't get sent home already. In Trinidad, business as usual. Yeah? Like we running a Chinese shop here, business as usual. No offense to the Chinese community who support me a lot. It was just something I was saying there. Ladies and gentlemen, daylight shooting in DABADIE, ARIMA leaves one man dead and another injured in hospital. 33-year-old DANE HAZARIE. This is the man of King, the GANNES Street, ARIMA. The son of a retired police inspector is dead following a shooting incident which occurred in broad daylight this morning as he was driving his white HYUNDAI motorcar south across the PBR towards Boys Lane Extension in DABADIE, ARIMA. The shooting took place around 9:45 a.m. when gunmen emerged from a gold-colored Nissan ALMERA motorcar and opened fire on HAZARIE'S vehicle, hitting HAZARIE in the head and chest and also wounding the passenger in his vehicle before escaping from the scene. HAZARIE died at the scene of the accident while the other man was taken to the ARIMA District Medical where he was treated and transferred to the Eric William Medical Science Complex. A team of officers from the Northern Division led by Superintendent Ramke Lawan and Sergeant Hailey and officers from the Region 2 Homicide Bureau, which included Inspector Craig. I know Inspector Craig. Inspector Craig is a good guy. Sergeant Stanislaus visited the scene. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Tell me why they want to kill this man in this car. Open up the line. Hi, caller. Good evening. 6714063. Remember, take the audio down in your set when you're calling. And if you have photos to send and information to send, in fact, we're doing some work on our website, and that's why we want to be really taking it at a different level. Don't just watch the show. Be part of the show. Be a financial supporter. Make sure and say, Ian, here we're going to be riding with you. Ride or die. I need a ride or die posse, you know. A ride or die. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Narin?
Yes, go ahead.
Hey, Mr. Allen, I just want to say something, sir. You are doing a great job, you know, finding the culprits and the victims and so on. But, you know, Mr. Allen, we have to start from grounds up. How about constitution reform?
Boy, if I tell, of course I believe in that. And I will tell you that, you know, anytime they have, you see, that's a good point, yeah? Constitution reform. Anytime, and I tell you this, we need that. We need a lot of things changing, a lot of things, you know, because we learn, we listen, yeah? And that's why I mentioned to someone, anytime we have constitution reform, and there are one man, one vote in this country, bet your bottom dollar jumping in the race. I'm telling you, I'm jumping in the race. I'm sure you're shocked to hear that by jumping in the race. I waiting for the race, you know. I waiting for the race because I'm just like you, you know. And that is why, I mean, I have been looking at the U.S. election. And look at President Donald Trump. From nowhere, you know, a normal man with all kind of locker room talk. You know what's locker room talk, right? They hear him talking locker room woman, ting. Bankrupt 6 or 7 times in his life. And today, look at it. Dreams do happen, you know. The only person can hold you back is yourself. It's yourself, and nothing is going to hold me back. I'll tell you that today. But let's go back to the murder. But we do, of course, I agree with the caller. We need constitutional reform. We need things to be changed. Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ian.
Good afternoon.
I call from Sangria, the area concerning Fisher Mohammed. She was not a nice person in this area. I'm not living too far from her.
Okay. Why she was not a nice person?
She, like, every minute she passing people, she cussing this one, she cussing that one. She used to play all foots in a bar, not too far from down the road.
I know the all foots bar. She used to rile up everybody in the bar. She used to rile up everybody in the bar.
The name of the bar is Punchan.
I know,
she used to play cards there.
So I guess the residents in Grandy happy. Oh, she rile up now. She can't rile up. You can rile up. You should be ashamed of yourself. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime. But there's a small video. There's a small video. Go ahead. Audio.
If you can hear me, accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. He could be still moving, but he could be. I don't know. If you can hear me, accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. He could be still moving, but he could be. I don't know.
Look at the scene of the crime. Hi, caller. Good evening. So we want to know. In fact, we would like to know if you have any information. WhatsApp me on 290-4426. WhatsApp me on 290-4426. Again, this is the area here. Did you all take out this video in the day or the night? You all need to check your camera, the white balance. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Next caller, please. You know, I'll tell you this, and you really ask who you can really trust, you know. Who you can really trust. And that's why I tell people, you know, when I come back, I will tell you about a robbery and who was charged for it today. And you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. And that is why, and that is why the nation, that's why sometimes when you see thing happen, people like to call police and things, you know, because first time police come in and see where you had your vault, where you had your money, where are your jewel. Now they are good, they are hard-working police officers, but there are police officers who could really discredit the service, yeah? And there's only a handful, you know. But when things like this happen, it's shameful. And you know, I did mention one day to Stephen Williams, the commissioner, and I said, when a policeman disappoints a community or disappoints the citizen, when you see police photos on front page for this and for bribery and all kind of bacchanal thing, every step you make forward is like 10 backwards, you know. When we come back, I will tell you who they held for the Spring Village Valsin murder of Amarnath Bisoon. You'll be shocked to know when we come back.
Final. It's the final extension of Fab India Expo. Definitely closing on Emancipation Day, Wednesday, August 1st. Everything selling at the most reasonable prices. Massive sale now on. Get up to 80% off. Spend $1,000 or more on links or credit card for a chance to spin to win up to $500 instantly. Don't miss out on this opportunity to visit the best of the best. Fab India Expo at the white tent opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas. No expo until Diwali. Final extension. Definitely closing on Emancipation Day, Wednesday, August 1st.
Whether it's a quick meal with Rainbow Foods corned beef and tasty baked beans and tomato sauce, a delicious kidney bean combination, or pasta galore, there's a rainbow for you. Make magic with our mackerel. Cook up delightful dishes with our pigeon peas, chickpeas, mixed vegetables, and instant coconut milk. Rainbow's milks and sugars are perfect for desserts, cakes, and teas. And you will just love all our corned meats and rice. Rainbow Foods, excellent quality, reasonably priced, at leading supermarkets nationwide.
Matai Imports Limited, one of the largest wholesaler and retailer for all 4x4 SUV and car accessories. Come check us out for our new arrivals on body kit, etc. Located at 3 Hassan Ali Trace, Lower Barkpore. Contact 289-4901, 360-8773 or 484-7467.
In 2012, P&V Marketing pioneered an industry revolution and introduced hybrid vehicles. P&V Marketing are the leaders of the importation and sales of hybrid vehicles in Trinidad and Tobago. We have the latest models in Toyota, Nissan, and Honda SUVs and cars. Brand new and roll-on, roll-off. Our certified hybrid technicians service every vehicle we sell. Don't get left behind. Visit P&V Marketing Company Limited or call 672-2083.
The biggest crossover band in the country is coming to the best house party in the East. Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. Yes, Trinidad and Tobago. Raymond Ramnarine, Delina Dan is coming to the classiest event of all time, Mona Lisa, July 31st at the Cat Lair Retreat Center of Excellence, sponsored by Racetrack Wheels.
Come celebrate Christmas in July with us. Yes, Coast Cutter Supermarket is celebrating Christmas in July with the same big specials. Imagine you can now get specials on Johnny Walker, vodka, white oak, boneless ham, and much more. So hurry on down to Coast Cutters, 2 locations, Cora Junction, El Dorado, and George Street, Sandy Grande for Christmas prices in July.
Racetrack Wheels carries all sizes of tires. We have the latest rims in all sizes, all at drastically low prices. They are the sole distributors for Salem and Achilles tires, the #1 tire for comfort and performance. We also do blank wheels that could be drilled to your vehicle specification. It's all about new technology and keeping ahead of the game at Racetrack Wheels. 2 massive locations, 330 Eastern Main Road, Arouca, and 82 Bucco Road in Tobago. Or call 642-1539 or 631-1044.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, on May the 25th, we saw a video, a footage, where this little child was crying over his father's body. In fact, his father was murdered when people pretending to be police come to execute search warrant. And you know what? You know what is shameful in this country? If an incident like this happened around the world here, you will have the commissioner of police condemning the act. You know the commissioner of police, I think the man afraid to talk. Now he's a bright person, a very intelligent person, very learned person. I remember the last time I met him and I was giving him some information about something, he like writing, and he asked good questions, he asked pertinent questions with respect to the information I was giving him. And I was impressed. I know bright people when I see them. He's bright. But you need to come out. You need to come out and come out. Look at things abroad. Look at things. What is this? Who's talking in the back? Just now I should ask them how much a pound for the car eat. What is this, a fish market? 33 years. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this murder took place on May the 25th. The shooting death of 39-year-old Amardat Bisoon. I wonder if we have a video. They were preparing for the wake. This is the man here in Kelly. Spring Village. Look at his family here. Samaru Avenue, Spring Village. Valsane. This is his pregnant wife. Hear what she has to say.
They're knocking on the door. Open up. There's police. They come to search. So my husband woke up and he opened the door. When we went through the window, he
I'd like you to get the part
opened the door for them.
where he said he was shot in front of the children.
Said get a.
You'll get the part of the interview where she said the father was shot in front of the children. You have that for me? See, these are the points. All you have to you can't show a whole clip. Try to think. What is the catching, the catching point? Go ahead. That killing happened on Friday, May the 29th. May the 25th, sorry. This is Amardat Bisoon. Days after he celebrated his birthday, his 39th birthday. Look at him here. Remember the video? Remember this video that rocked the entire nation with his son? Go ahead.
To someone if you wanted it. He was compassionate, caring, kind, and humble. He was the most hardworking and ambitious daddy. Everything we asked him for, we got it. Not at the same time, but he made sure we got it. He never...
That funeral took place on May the 29th. Boy, if I tell all you something, eh? 2 persons charged. You know, among the person charged is a police officer from Guard and Emergency Branch. I want you to put it up and show put up in CG. Imagine 2 charged, but among the person, one of the persons is a police officer from Guard and Emergency. How shameful and distasteful it could get in this country. So that is where they was getting all the uniform all the time. Just imagine that. That is where they were getting all their uniform, all the fake. Just imagine that. Remember we went after the fake cops and we got them? You remember that? when they dressed up like police and we got them, and they were arrested. Remember, you all, avid viewers from crime, what they will tell you that they saw it right here and we got them. But imagine the death of this father. The man was shot in front of his 2 children, you know. A police officer among the 2 charged. 2 people charged, 1 is a police officer. Put it up, open up the lines. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Hi, go ahead. Next caller. Take the audio down on your set. Just imagine that. Who you can really trust again in this country? Who you can really trust in this country? And nobody come out and say nothing, you know. Who you can really trust? Who you can really trust in this country? A police officer, you know. A police officer attach a guard an emergency. You know, sucks. You know what you should do? Get the clip of when guard an emergency came to break down my door. Yeah. You know, guard an emergency will respond to unrest. Like if you have a riot, protest in town, people block the road and, you know, things gonna happen, they bring out guard and emergency. It's water more than flour, you bring out these people. Remember when they break down the door there? If you could get that clip. Open up the lines. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. 6714062. Go ahead. Just imagine that. Take the audio down on your set. Watch it. Watch. Guard an emergency. Watch. I got an emergency. Watch. Come back to me. That is when they broke down my studio. They were looking for a flash drive for information because some man who allegedly committed who allegedly was involved in a murder spoke to me. But I can't tell you what the man tell me. What you want? And that's the same guard an emergency. Why don't you break down your colleague door? Why don't you break down his door? After you go and break down his door, shame on all you, boy. Shame on all you. Jack and John were arrested last Thursday at their respective homes by officers from the Organized Crime Narcotics Gang and Intelligence Unit and the Region 2 Homicide Bureau investigations were charged earlier today and taken before a Tunapuna magistrate to answer the capital offense. Just imagine, Bisun of Samaru Avenue, Spring Village, Vasin was shot and killed during a robbery at the presence of his pregnant wife Sunita and their 3 children, 10, 11, 12, and 14. Watch them lying on the box there. Watch them in front of the box. Go ahead. Open up the lines. Take the audio down and open up the lines.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you? Mr. Allen, I'm calling to tell you you do a very good job. Keep it up. And sorry to hear what's going on in Trinidad and Tobago right now.
Where you calling from?
Real sad.
Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Cuba.
Oh, well, I thought Cuba is somewhere out of Trinidad and Tobago. The way you say, sorry to know what's going on in Trinidad and Tobago. Thanks again. But the way I said Cuba to be somewhere in London or something like that because are sorry to know what's going on in Trinidad and Tobago. We are living here. Anyhow, bring the gentleman with respect to Keith Singh really fast. So just imagine that. Just imagine that. I have 1 minute here. I have 1 minute. Come this way, sir. How are you? Good afternoon. Tell me. Good afternoon. Stand right here. Right there. Yeah. You can put on your stuff. You know. Yes, Mr. With respect to Keith Singh, how did Keith Singh come about having this money if you're really fast?
Yeah, I loaned him this money about in 2005, right? And he agreed to pay me back at 35% interest. He never did. He keep running all about. You have judgment and everything about him? Yes, I take him to the High Court. Well, I went to the High Court and I obtained a judgment, right? He keep running, he never paid.
You have a picture of Keith Singh?
What happened is that the only contact I have is his brother, Purushottam Singh. Yeah. He is...
Where's Keith Singh from?
Gopi Trace in Penal.
Gopi Trace in Penal. So we need to find him.
And his brother Purushottam, he is an alderman with the Penal Debe Corporation. Right. He used to assist me because he's the only one I used to get in contact with. Yeah. Right? And that he started Then he tell me, don't go by Mr. Allen. Well, when I came by you a couple of years back, that is the only way. He started giving me like $5,000, $5,000.
Only when you came by us?
About 6, right.
Okay, well, we're not going to stop. I just want you to know, because I heard you were in front, and I just want you to know that Keith Singh here, we're going to come with a camera.
Right.
A camera in front of yours. Where's his brother? And where's his brother works again? So his brother is to pay on behalf of him or what?
His brother is the alderman in the Penal DB Corporation, Purushottam Singh, right?
Hold a second. What's that, Socks? What's his brother name?
Purushottam Singh.
That the man from the Mustana Bar show?
Correct. The pick-up man. Right. He's the only man, but he was arranging and he always giving me $5,000.
On behalf of his brother?
Right.
Now we got to light it up. I just want you to be strong. We got to take care of it. Because you only started to get money when you came by yourself.
Right, and then he keep telling me, don't
go by Mr.
Allen.
Well,
don't go by Mr.
All
Allen.
rise, I am
Sure
here.
thing.
Let's take a fast break.
Thank
Go
you,
beat up.
Mr.
Thank you.
It's your journey, our passion at Brandtech. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
For all your air conditioning needs, check out Neil Cool today. We carry brands like Lennox, Daikin, Comfy, Amana, and Delta air conditioners. Lennox 2500, Comfy 2250 installed. Daikin is back in stock, 12,000 BTUs for 2,800. So call us today, 748-4122. Neil Cool Air Conditioning Services, quality brands, professional services.
Navasco Investments Limited, opening up new opportunities and exciting solutions by Smart Innovations Building Materials. We specialize in prefab houses, composite fence panel, artificial grass, decking boards, lightweight concrete, composite wall claddings, stonework, PVC coated wire fence, and many more affordable and innovative building solutions that are eco-friendly. Visit Navasco Investments Limited today at Calcutta Settlement Road, number 2 Freeport. Navasco Investments Limited, opening up new opportunities and exciting solutions.
Matthew Industries Limited, leader in wrought iron designs, garage doors, steel doors, warehouse racking, and even beautiful unique chandeliers, and a lot more supplies at affordable prices. So check us out today at number 114 Balmain Road, Couva, or call 679-3271 for more info.
Are you tired of not being able to sleep at night from fear of someone jumping your wall? Well, fear no more. We at Ultratech Security have the solution. Electric security fencing, your first line of defense. Cheaper than razor wire and 100% more effective. It's the future trend in home security. So call us today for a free quotation at 708-2704 or 374-8726.
Final. It's the final extension of Fab India Expo. Definitely closing on Emancipation Day, Wednesday, August 1st. Everything selling at the most reasonable prices. Massive sale now on. Get up to 80% off. Spend $1,000 or more on links or credit card for a chance to spin to win up to $500 instantly. Don't miss out on this opportunity to visit the best of the best. Fab India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas. No expo until Diwali. Final extension. Definitely closing on Emancipation Day, Wednesday, August 1st.
Screwtech Limited, STL, as the name suggests, are wholesalers of screws, bolts, nuts, and other fastener products for all your industrial and commercial use. We are located at number 792 Papuri Road, Lower Barkpore. We have also created our own branded STL products with over 10,000 individual items of varying grades and sizes, so you can ask for it by name at all leading hardwares across Trinidad and Tobago. You can contact us at 654-5205 or 290-7733. Screwtech Limited, the leading screw company in the Caribbean.
Just to let you all know, with respect to the murder of Amaridat Bisoon, where the guy there, the police officer has been identified as Kevin Jack, an SRP with the Guard and Emergency Branch, and 43-year-old Nicholas Johnny Gardner, both of Kelly, the policeman from Kelly and the Kelly Village in Caroni. and Nicholas John, a gardener, both from Kelly Village. So the policeman has been identified as Kevin Jack. His photo should be posted and plastered on every single news, whatever tomorrow. And Kelly Village is a stone throw away from where the murder occurred. It's a stone throw away, like a minute drive. Could be less. No, I'm not saying that they did it, but they were charged today. Charged. They went to court this afternoon. They went to court this afternoon, just to let you all know that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, two Princestown bandits jailed after pleading guilty to armed bar robbery. 26-year-old Herbert Riley and 22-year-old Shaim Proverbs, both of Pleasantville, San Fernando, pleaded guilty before Princestown Senior Magistrate Ray Rupchan on Monday to 4 counts of robbery with aggravation against 4 victims during a bar robbery at Hope Road, Princestown. Around 8:30 last Wednesday, the two robbers robbed the bar owners of a quantity of alcohol and patrons a quantity of valuable, including cell phones and cash, before escaping. These are the individuals. The two suspects live a short distance away. Riley was sentenced to 30 months hard labor for each, while Proverbs was sentenced to 48 months. So they got 30 months and 48 months. That is all? That is all? That is all? Nah, something had to be, it had to change up in here, you know. It had to change up. For robbery, they robbed the bar. Imagine how people went through and they lost their gold chain and their phone is up, I mean, people steal your things from you. Simple robbery could turn to murder. A bandit is a murderer and a thief is a murderer. Once he come in the house, a thief on TV and he see you, he could kill you. So automatically, the thief in the TV could turn into a homicide. 30 months, that's all. 30 months. Riley get 30 months and Proverbs get 48 months. Watch them, put them up. No good. No good. No good. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, Mr. Allen. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I called it concern Wayne Balkan was in your thing last week.
What's that?
Wayne Balkan, he was there. I'm trying for like maintenance and Granny Court.
Do you have a warrant? Is there a warrant for him?
Yeah, I was 5 warrant for him.
Okay, somebody will take your number off the air. I don't post pictures just so. I need to know the warrant officer. I need to know when the warrant was taken out, because sometimes you might take out a warrant in court today, but in the case of that warrant out, it will take maybe a week and a half to process, to reach by the police station for the document to reach the warrant officer hand, to let everybody know, bam, it's on the system, there is a warrant. So you just don't jump out and say warrant because you went by the court. You understand? Also, ladies and gentlemen, with respect to Kevin Lewis, the 29-year-old who was shot, and he was not no mentally challenged man, yeah? I paying special attention to that, yeah? Because today I went up sentence, you know. In fact, watch me, I was in sentence today. Go ahead.
Pushed me down, you know. He came out and bowled. Everybody had to go from here. Because what happened when he started to get on, it's my place, he's breaking down and all this sort of thing. So even the woman tell him who with it. But you don't have any say there. What you...
A relative of the deceased, apparently Kevin Lewis had an exchange of words with an immediate relative. Tomorrow you're going to hear the full thing, you know, because I saw his brother and his brother took me to the area where Kevin Lewis was murdered. I was walking up the step there, look at it.
When I reached by that gate there,
yeah.
The police stopped me and said, there's a crime scene, you can't enter. As a policeman, they kill my brother.
Yeah.
My brother not mad.
Where your brother body was lying? Show me. Come, let's move. Really fast. The police pass here. I'm just showing you the area where the police pass. Open the gate. I'm just showing you maybe 28 shots, you know.
He stand up right here.
I
tell them, leave him alone. He not mad.
Where you were shot?
Right there. Policeman come for me, I tell him.
Bo.
On a ledge.
28 shots? I don't see that 28 shots, boy. Where is the body right now? I tell you, I woke up a step today. Look at this step. I can show you this step from. You should see that step. This step might be 1.5 miles. You know, they say walk 1 mile until you lay. You know that song? What's your step? What's your step? But don't worry, I just want people in sentence to know that this young man, it have more in it, yeah? It have more in it. I firmly believe excessive force was used. I firmly believe that. Extrajudicial shooting, but again, ladies and gentlemen, who really paying special attention? Look, this is a young man. But if you go back to April the 3rd, 2018, 27-year-old Colin Rupchan of a bipolar man was shot once in the yard by police while locked in a bedroom. You remember this young man here? You remember the bedroom, the door? Where I was showing you the door? Look at the door.
Okay, well, they only allowed us back inside of here after 9 or so.
Come back. No justice for that family up to today. Only cover up. March 16, 27, 30-year-old Paul Marchand was shot dead by officers on Western Division Task Force after he reportedly attacked a family member. Paul Marchand was a mentally unstable man here. Look at this. Watch. Remember the officers beating him here. Watch.
Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Spit it out! Spit it out! Drop it out! Drop it out! Drop.
And their life was not under threat here. He think up with a wood so in a corner and they beat him and think up in so and they beating him with a wood. No gun in the hand, you know. They hit him one shot. Bow! And the WPC had a hammer. You didn't know the WPC had a hammer? You didn't know the WPC had a hammer? You didn't know that when Paul Marchand was watch the hammer in her hand. Go ahead, watch. Watch the hammer in she hand, watch. What the WPC with a hammer in she hand, watch. Watch. What beating him out with a hammer. Watch, and a piece of wood. I'm just showing you. But you see, nobody would tell you these things. Because everything had to hush in Trinidad. Everything. But if that had happened to the 1%, how 1% family don't get gunned down and beat up with big wood and police don't go run up their house and pull them out and shoot them in the road? How come that happened to the 1%? Because you know why? Monkey know what tree to climb on. When they go back even to Daniel Paul on the 5th of June 2017, Daniel Paul felt a stone, watch, walking good, watch. Let me show you the area. Look, he walking good, no gun in the hand. Mentally unstable boy. Watch, he see the police coming, he run. And an empty area here. Go back to my videos on watch. Pell the stone, watch. Police in South cover it up, watch. And you want the citizens of this country are trusting police? Watch this. Watch. I'm just showing you. Watch this here, watch. In an empty piece of land, nobody here watching. Bow, watch. He felt a stone because here right in the head, they take some shots, he dead. Here what going on? Nothing come out of it. Absolutely nothing come out of it. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you all know, chain snatcher held after chase with police in the 53-year-old Diego Martin woman was walking along Charlotte Street in Portsmouth on Monday when her 15,000 gold chain was snatched by a 22-year-old man of Picton Street, Woodbrook, around 1:30. She felt a pull on her gold chain and turned around to see a man dart off in the direction of George Street. Corporal Rainy Dill and PC Lester Dwarka of the Santa Cruz CID, who were off duty at the time, witnessed the robbery and pursued the suspect and cornered him. So we want to big up Corporal Dill. All right, big up Corporal Dill. Rainy Dill? That's your first name? Rainy? Nah, take off that name. You should put Storm. And also, ladies and gentlemen, Lester Dwarka. When we come back, I have a hot thing for you. I give you, since the 29th, is it 29th or the 27th of June? I give you. Since the 29th of June, I ain't saying nothing. People go on and they rob, they rank, they rave, they do all kind of things. They take over $1 million in jewelry. Police gone by the people. I can't tell you who's the people in Maraval. I ain't telling you, but just showing you why I decided to stay Chaguanas. I want to be centralized, easy to solve from South, easy from Chaguanas to Port of Spain. I don't have to go in tongue to prove nothing. I done mashed up the dance in tongue on every station already. So I don't need to have my studio in tongue. I decided, you know what? Central. Easy access to everybody. When we come back, hear what's going on, Dan. I clean up the video. I am going to mash them up today, just how we did with Afisha when we come back.
Final. It's the final extension of Fab India Expo. Definitely closing on Emancipation Day, Wednesday, August 1st. Everything selling at the most reasonable prices. Massive sale now on. Get up to 80% off. Spend $1,000 or more on links or credit card for a chance to spin to win up to $500 instantly. Don't miss out on this opportunity to visit the best of the best. Fab India Expo at the white tent opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas. No expo until Diwali. Final extension. Definitely closing on Emancipation Day, Wednesday, August 1st.
When next you're traveling abroad or visiting Trinidad, check out Piaco Airport Souvenirs, Indigenous Fantasy, for all your souvenirs from printed t-shirt, local dolls, ceramics and lots more. For more information, call telephone 669-0592 or 669-0325. Your one-stop shop for all your souvenirs.
The grand opening of Homeland Marketing Company Limited, beautiful wrought iron products for gates, fences, burglar-proof and lots more. Come and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs, paints, tools and welding products. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas.
Call 235-GATE or 235-IRON.
Sheikleisha Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Sheikleisha Limited, 665-3336.
Bakery Treats is known for its great baked products and service with a smile. We offer a variety of breads, cakes, and pastries. We use no preservatives or added chemicals for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So visit us today. Put Bakery Treats on top of your shopping list.
Tire Clinic. Get the best quality tires in the country at affordable prices at our branches in Couva, Chaguanas, and Pleasance Park. Tire Clinic, a tire for every need.
Score big with great savings from Extra Foods. Rosemont Chicken Vienna Sausages 3 for $11.95. Happy Pasta Cuts Assorted $3.95. Happy Oil 3 liter $39.95. Kellogg's Fruit Loops $14.95. Famous Amos Chocolate Chip Cookies Pack $4.95. Kellogg's Fun Pack $29.95. Kirkland's Popcorn $3.95. Pringles Small Can $5.95. Nature Valley Granola Bars Oats and Honey $3.95. And Trinidad Juices Assorted 19 ounce $9.95. Only at Extra Foods, Endeavour, Grand Bazaar, Arima, and Chaguanas Main Road. Always something extra for you.
I tell you, it have a cover up, you know. It have a cover up before we go further. It have a cover up with respect to the. You see that fellow Nicholas Narin, who was murdered. It have a cover up in that, you know, because I sense a cover up here, but I go bust the mark now. You see this young boy, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Narin. He was murdered on Saturday night, right? He was stabbed multiple times. Today was his funeral. I'm going to show you a little clip of the funeral. How old was he, 19? I don't have anything on my rundown about it. Watch. Nothing. Nothing on the rundown.
तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई बाहर से तो खामोश रहे तू बाहर से तो खामोश रहे तू भीतर भीतर खुश रहे तेरा दर्द न जाने कह न सके तुम अपनी कहानी तेरी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी।
But you see, I will tell you something. You know, it's how the police tell them, don't go by I.A.N, don't come and tell I.A.N nothing. But I just want you to know, I know what went on. And it have a suspect in custody, assistant police. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty. Ladies and gentlemen, and remember I told you over a speaker box here, over a speaker box, over a speaker box. Why I can tell you over a speaker box? We don't know. Boy, you don't know. Even though you tell the people, do not contact Ian Allen, and maybe all over Trinidad they will tell them, don't go by Ian Allen, don't tell Ian Allen nothing. But they will come here and bring the tape on. Whoever sometimes will come, they will call. They will say, when I look drive out? Yeah, Mr. Allen, you could come now. On a man rule. Ladies and gentlemen, for a speaker box, like an individual dropping a speaker box the day in question. Watch it. Watch. Around the time of the murder, watch. Watch. Speaker box, One speaker box. And the other. Watch when he take it into the room. He was having a conversation with somebody in the background. Now look at the part where he took everything to the room, huh? Okay, carrying the speaker box. Nicholas was standing outside. In the corner there, watch. Right where he is there, Nicholas, look, right, you see Nicholas right there? Look, Nick, stop. Look, Nicholas on your left here. With a phone in his hand. To the left, the top left, look, Nicholas inside there. Suspect passed through the speaker box. Look, Nicholas on the phone. I'm just showing you, watch. They go on inside. Then after, like the man run, watch. You see a part where the person fled. Well, I don't want to see so much as speaker. Watch, he running from the room. Right, you see it? Watch. What you see? Just show a little part when the person ran, the suspect ran. He closed the back door, watch. Ladies and gentlemen, a young man, what's the young man name? Yeah. Savion Williams. This young man is in custody right now. Savion Williams. He's assisting the police with their investigation. All suspects are innocent till proven guilty. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, Nevertheless, I'll just show you really fast the stab wound that the Nicholas Narin was stabbed multiple times. Parental guidance is advised. I have all the shots already. Look at it. Watch. To his belly here. His back was stabbed. I don't know if it looked like an ice pick or something. Watch. How many times he was stabbed on the back? 40 times he was stabbed. Watch. Let's imagine that. So there is a strong possibility that somebody wants to cover it up because they're asking unusual questions. But I just want them to know that we know. And why I decided to throw it out in the public domain and show them the video just to let them know, don't rile up. Don't rile up. Because we live in a society where people know people, People know people. People know people. And you know, as the Christian song says, people need the Lord. You know that song? People need the Lord. Well, right. Well, people know people. But I just want them to know, and you're shocked today how I have this in my possession. But just don't rile up. I just tell you, don't rile up. Everybody asks him about Nicola, but I tell them, don't rile up. Don't rile up. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I have the mother on the phone. The mother of Nicholas on the phone. Go ahead. Hi, ma'am. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi, hello, good night.
Accept my sympathy, miss.
Hi, I.A.N, this is Narin, your mommy.
Accept my sympathy. I realize this is your only son.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Were you there when it happened?
Yes, I was.
Anyway, I don't want you to, I want to ask you about that, but, you know. Tell me exactly, in fact, tell me exactly what went on.
Okay, around, that was Saturday, around 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I went to sleep. I told Nicholas I wasn't feeling well, and I went to sleep. When I went to sleep now, I hear my son screaming out. He's screaming, Mom, Mom, Mommy, 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 come fast, Mommy, come fast.
Stop,
right?
stop. Do not call nobody name, huh? Don't call any of the suspect name or anybody who's assistant police. Please just tell me what you remember. That's all, briefly.
Okay.
But you can talk about your son, but don't call anybody who is in custody name. Go ahead.
Okay. So around 10 o'clock, I went to sleep. I tell Nicholas I'm going to sleep.
And you heard Nicholas screaming. You heard
Nicholas screaming. And then when I went to lie down, I hear Nicholas bawling and screaming, Mommy, Mommy, come. Mommy, help, come fast. And as I dashed down the corridor, I saw the guy who was there. My son flat on the ground, full of blood, and the guy there just keeps stabbing him up and down, up and down. And then I shout out his name and I say, oh my gosh, what you doing? What you doing, my son? What you doing, my son? And he just watched me and he dash out. He chose something. The car was parked in front with the trunk open. I didn't know. And then he put the whatever in the trunk. He closed the trunk and he went and he drive straight home.
Okay, let me ask you something. What was Nicholas' last words to you?
Sorry?
What was Nicholas' last words to you?
I'm not hearing it clearly.
What was Nicholas' last words to you?
His last words was that, Mommy, Mommy, help, Mommy, Mommy, help. That was his last words.
Did the police tell you don't get in contact with me?
Yes, they did.
Thank you again. Ma'am, you be strong. I'll call you after the show.
Thanks.
Why would you come back to me? The entire video will be on Facebook, on my fan page. Meaning me put it up. Why would you tell the lady don't get in contact with me? Or? I didn't stab up nobody. Why would you tell the person that for? Why? Don't get in contact with I.A.N. Since whenever I'm an enemy to the state. Because I would tell the people the truth, I'll put things in their head. And I would tell them and show them the loops. And show them the ball all they might come with. But I just want you to know that I show the whole world the stabbing. I show the world the video. Suspects are in custody. One person of interest is also in custody, young man that we showed. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty. Savion Williams, this young man here. He lives 2 houses away from, 2 to 3 houses away from the young man, from Nicholas, Narin. But why would you tell me, why would you tell the people and them, don't let I.A.N. get involved? I had that a long time, you know. I had the video a long time. I had the picture a long time. You're afraid? I want to see you going and cover it up now. You know what? You all ready to run with that clip? No. Not now. The program has been extended for 15 minutes. In fact, I will do that after 7. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it's just maybe 3 minutes to 7. 2 minutes to 7. Since the 27th, is it 27th? The 29th of June, a robbery took place in Maraval. Over 8,000 US was taken. I'm looking for people who work by the house too, but don't beat up. I'm looking for people who work by the house. I'm looking for people, I have pictures, I have everything. But I will show you today. And I'm not going to move. I am not going to take this after 7. I take this on the dot. To show you, ladies and gentlemen, how up to this day, this robbery happened. Over $1 million in jewelry, cash, People save over 30, 40 years of jewelry from relatives, from deceased grandmother, this one, that one, Beira, all kind of thing. Value a lot. Rolex watch. People work hard and buy things, and not everybody is being racketing. And what I found out, the people are decent people. But what they didn't know, that I could fix, that I have contacts and I could get footage. I could get things. Ladies and gentlemen, watch the no good on them. Watch them well. Watch the no good on them who went in the people's house. I have cleaned up the footage and it is bright as day. Watch it. As they drive in the people's house, watch. Watch they drive in the people's house. Watch them. Fake number plate. Fake number plate. Watch. Open up the lines. One dressed up like he's police. Folder in the hand, all kind of thing. Watch and hold on. They're using a key here. So I'm looking to find out about somebody who used to work in that house. I'm looking for somebody who used to work in that house. Don't beat up. They use a key when the people wasn't wrong. Watch. Look, this one coming out here. Out of the car. Woo! I have your face right there, man. What we gonna do? You come with gloves. Watch him. You only watching to see what watching you. But clean up the footage and wait for you. Give police enough time. You see the camera yet? Watch, you're gonna feel sick. That fake number plate, that way drop out from the back. Watch. You walk out. You check in the back. Open up the lines. People started telling me who are these people now. Come, callers started telling me 290-4426. Watch. Hi caller, good evening. You're live on crime. Watch. You're gonna feel sick here. But that tell me who cut that key. Tell me who cut the key. Watch them coming out. Watch. Stop. You all do it too fast. Stop. Go back. No. Go back to when they open the door, please. Right, watch it, yeah? Watch. The thief, everything. They spend 20 minutes. What? Stop. Watch gloves in the hand. Watch everything in the hand. Watch. Stop. Watch. Normal, everybody normal. Watch. Everybody normal. Ooh, what we gonna do? Over $1 million in jewelry and cash. What we gonna do? Watch me give up now. You better come out and say, look, I have everything. I clean it up. Another time I couldn't find a fisher. Too. Open up the lines, watch. Watch the man using a key, watch. You better come out and say, who gave that key? If she gave that key. You better come out and say, if she gave you the key. Watch. What we gonna do? Are they gonna feel sick tonight? Sick. Police in Maraval, gun wrongs them up now. Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Watch. Woo! Watch. Sucks, don't jump it like that. Don't jump it. You're jumping it. What we gonna do? Nobody gonna get away now. Go back to it. Go back to when 2 people coming out. Go back. One time. What we gonna do? Come now. What we gonna do? I am not the police commissioner. Open up the lines. I call. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good afternoon, Mr. Allen.
Yeah, Prem. How are you going?
Everything I had lost my phone, my.
Well, that's good.
I don't know. I'm not even keeping everything on my thing, my.
You better go and get your patria read, yes? Thanks again.
I'm telling you, boy.
Hi, caller. Next caller. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. And I want to find these people. Nobody getting away today, no. Nobody getting away up in Maraval. Nobody. You live in there, you open, watch me. Tell me the woman get all the key. Sucks, put back the car. I want to see the part when they're coming out. These are the people I want to catch. Watch it, they go on. Watch it, stop. Go back a little bit. Do you know this bag? 8,000 US was taken. Gloves, jewelry, Rolex watch, all kind of thing taken. Over $1 million in jewelry. 40 years the people and them buy the jewelry. It's sad. And this is not, this is madness, I wonder if the woman get them that key. I wonder if, because people talking already here, people talking. Nobody are going to get away. Open up the lines.
Hello, Ian.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ian, when the police hold them, they have no right, no judge should be giving them any bail.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, ma'am, the only thing is bailable, is not bailable is murder. Other than that, that's why you know, you need to amend the laws. I call a good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. Watch. And you tell me I couldn't get a fisher? You tell me I couldn't get a fisher get charged? Come back to me, suck, you get a fisher by the police station. And you tell me I couldn't get a fisher? And you tell me I couldn't get a fisher? A fisher run, I lie down in my bed and watch me, the call coming, bam, a fisher, the inspector bar and do anything. Municipal police, look at a fisher by the police station, watch. Where a fisher, look at a fisher. Anytime I couldn't get a fisher, look at a fisher. And where you go back grandy and where you flex now. And that's what you to do. And all your family who feel you know law, I want them to flex. Please. Put up the picture of her. Go grandy and do it now. Ladies and gentlemen, let us take a break.
The rainy season is here, so be weather smart and change your tires to handle the nation's wet roads. After all, you don't want to be the one to cause any accidents, do you? So why not check out Racetrack Wheels right now? We have the latest rims in all sizes, all at drastically low prices. So be weather smart this season and change your tires right now at Racetrack Wheels. 2 massive locations, 330 Eastern Main Road, Arouca, and 82 Bucco Road in Tobago. Or call 642-1539 or 631-1044. Be weather smart.
Final. It's the final extension of Club India Expo. Definitely closing on Emancipation Day, Wednesday, August 1st. Everything selling at the most reasonable prices. Massive sale now on. Get up to 80% off. Spend $1,000 or more on links or credit card for a chance to spin to win up to $500 instantly. Don't miss out on this opportunity to visit the best of the best. Club India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas. No expo until Diwali. Final extension. Definitely closing on Emancipation Day, Wednesday, August 1st.
The biggest crossover band in the country is coming to the best house party in the East. Mona Lisa. Yes, Trinidad and Tobago. Raymond Ramnarine, Delina Dan is coming to the classiest event of all time, Mona Lisa, July 31st at the Cat Lair Retreat Center of Excellence, sponsored by Racetrack Wheels.
Stuff and Drugs now open at Heartland Plaza in Chaguanas, first world drugstore with best prices on drugs, vitamins, toiletries, stationery, grocery items, baby products and more. We also carry British Parliament Hilden water, Mara beans imported directly from Italy, bottled Nexium, Allegra, Zyrtec, gourmet foods and snacks. A selection of products not offered by any other pharmacy in Trinidad. So visit us today.
Come celebrate Christmas in July with us. Yes, Coast Cutter Supermarket is celebrating Christmas in July with the same big specials. Imagine you can now get specials on Johnny Walker, vodka, white oak, boneless ham, and much more. So hurry on down to Coast Cutters, 2 locations, Cora Junction, El Dorado, and George Street, Sandy Grande for Christmas prices in July.
One life, live it up, cause we got one life. One life, live it up, cause we got one life. One life, live it up, cause you don't get it twice.
It's your journey, our passion at Brandtech. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I have this woman here. Who's the guy that you loan money to?
Edwin.
Speak up in the mic.
Edwin Older.
How you going to, you all both of you together or something like that?
Yes.
But he's a Trinidadian?
No, he's not.
Where is he from?
Barbados.
Are you trying to get in contact with him?
I did get in contact with him. And he said he don't have time to talk about money.
This is the guy here?
Yes, it is.
Where we can find him?
The last place is in Das Straits.
Das Straits?
Yeah.
He's a Bajan?
Yes, he is. He have no documents to Trinidad and Tobago. No ID whatsoever. Even the day that he had to go and pay the rent to the landlord, I had was to go with him.
And you said that you loaned him for $5,000?
$5,000. He come at the RBTT bank and reached me.
Up, please. Okay.
And I have witness.
Where
I have two witnesses where I lent him the money.
Where we can find him right now?
Trace.
Why you take? You see, I will tell you something. Don't take no chain up from non-nationals. A lot of people come in here. Them Spanish girls and them chaining up people's husband and them little fellas and them like they never see woman before. Them non-nationals and them. Are you out training or you how long living here now?
No, I'm living here for 25 years, Mr. Ian Allen.
And you let a man from away come and chain you up?
Ian trained me up, Ian. That man cried that night that I am a IFA devotee.
A what?
IFA.
Okay.
Right?
IFA, no problem.
And my chief priestess.
What's the name of the what's the name of
we
special
deal with
name?
no, we deal with
the one for safety. What's the name?
Which one for safety?
One for safety that the IFA.
IFA is the historical word of Olodumare. IFA is God. We deal strictly with ancestry.
Yeah, I know.
Our tradition.
Beautiful.
And when I go to IFA said yes, lend him the money. So I said to myself, I have
IFA
to.
tell her come by me?
Yes. Seriously.
IFA
I
come by me.
asked,
No
come
joke,
for
ma'am.
justice.
Put up his picture. Thanks again. Wherever he is right now?
Apple iPad. And other stuff.
Thank you again. You be good. Thanks again. Yeah. Just imagine this, yeah? Police had to use a drone to recover a stolen government vehicle. Imagine that they're stealing government vehicle at the Beetham Gardens earlier. In fact, it was found. Police have recovered a Toyota Fortuner, which was stolen from the Ministry of Works and Transport Monday at Hell Yard in Beetham Garden in Port of Spain. Earlier today, after it was spotted by a drone during an aerial search, officers from Stolen Vehicle Squad, led by Sergeant Christopher Swamba and Sergeant Ronnie Rampalard of Air Support Unit, found the vehicle after a drone sighted it parked near a house at Phase 5 Beetham Garden. The exercise was spearheaded by Senior Superintendent Ajit Prasad and involved Sergeant Dolaway, Corporal Kamal, Corporal Ramcharan, and Constable Forgini, Hines, Aberdeen, and Pierre. Wednesday, July 11th, Sergeant Swamba and officers from the police plane recovered a Toyota Fortuner SUV, which was among two vehicles stolen from a family. So this is what, in fact, and also on the 15th July, Sergeant Swamba and other officers in Port of Spain Task Force team and stolen vehicle recovered a 200 Mitsubishi Sportero. All right, but today, ladies and gentlemen, they stole a vehicle from the Ministry of Works and Transport, and it was found. Look at it here. Just imagine that. Just imagine that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, police called in at Ministry of Agriculture after game warden lodged ammunition which was not issued to him. You know that bacchanal, they were trying to cover it up. Call on it. Yes. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, go ahead.
The photo that you all just displayed, Edwin Holder,
Yeah.
it is a customary thing with him taking monies from persons for jobs, overcharging and stuff like that. It's a regular...
Where we could find him? Where we could find him? Where we could find him?
Yes, hello?
Where we could find him?
The last place he was in Chase Village that I know of.
Okay, Edwin
Just
Holder.
after the triangle, the first street on the right.
Oh, that by the church in the back there or Bagna? Oh, that Bagna Trace?
Bagna Trace, yes, that's correct.
That by the hotel down in the end there?
Yes, that's correct, sir.
That was Socks and them is going Saturdays. Thanks again.
You're welcome, sir.
Socks, when you go down there Saturday to see striptease, you'll see if you see him now. So just imagine, game warden, man lodged firearm, and the ammunition in the gun, it don't belong to him. It don't belong to the ministry. Yeah, look right, you know. Police were called in at the Ministry of Agriculture earlier today after game warden lodged 22 rounds of .2 ammunition instead of 22 rounds of 9mm ammunition issued to him along with a pistol. The discrepancy was observed by property keeper while the firearm and ammunition were being lodged by a game warden who was about to proceed on vacation. While being questioned by police at the ministry, the game warden reported complaint of feeling ill and was taken for medical treatment. He gets sick. You feel sick. Hats off to the keeper. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go straight to headlines. We might, in fact, we stop at go ahead. Remember, we got cut from Synergy because it's 7:15 already, but for all those who are on the phone, because there are thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands on the phone and all abroad and whatnot, just remember, if you have information about what you saw tonight, get in contact with me with respect to the robbery in Maraval, also with respect to the equipment stolen in South, in Rosilac. Tomorrow I'm coming with it. Just remember that. This is Ian Allen, this is Crime Watch. Good night.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down.